spectacular. It's very creamy. Hello guys, who don't like the gorgonzola? Everybody like it, so I want to do something very similar to top my homemade pizza. I have already used the pitina, the spicy version. I already posted the video. Now I want to make some cheese for my next week pizza. I want to thank Roberto from Prato. He sent me some pictures, so now I have again the inspiration to make homemade cheese, and maybe could be a future book in few years, so let me know down in the comment. Because the gorgonzola cheese you can make it only in Italy, and if you are abroad like me, it's difficult to find. If you find it is very expensive and many times it's fake, so instead of buy it fake, we can make it fake by ourselves. I will use 40 grams of blue Danish. It's not a gorgonzola, but we need the mold, the blue mold from the blue cheese. I will put 40 grams inside this jar, 1 tablespoon of yogurt, little bit of milk, and I will, with a mixer, melt and blend everything together. And we add 850 grams of milk. The milk should be the milk from the fridge, like this one that lasts only 1-2 weeks. If you find the fresh milk from the farmer, even better. So usually I bring the milk with the starter and everything at 37-40 Celsius degree, but today I have no time because I need to bottle my beer, so I will do like Roberto have done. So I will keep at room temperature. He was in Italy, so the temperature was a little below, around 18 Celsius degree. Here I am in Thailand, so we have 30 Celsius degree. Probably in 24-36 hours our cheese will be almost ready. So see you in 24 hours. Remember, when you do this kind of fermentation, beer, wine, cheese, also when you make cold cut, the temperature is very important. For example, for the cold cut, like you can read in the book, also show different times in the video, the fermentation, when I am in Italy, I keep the meat at room temperature for 24 hours. Here in Thailand or in other tropical country, 8 hours is enough. Remember? After 48 hours, you can notice that the milk is curd, but it's not divided. But don't worry, using this filter and this colander, we can collect the cheese, and also here we can collect the whey. Don't throw the whey, please, because you can use it when you make the bread or when you make the pizza instead of the water or together with the water. It's full of protein. If you go to the gym you can drink it, but with the taste of blue cheese maybe it's not the best, so better if you use to homemade bread or homemade pizza. I will use it to make the homemade bread, recycling also the grind from the beer. When the curd will be a little bit dry, I will update you. After 1 hour we add a pinch of salt, and now we can put the cheese inside a basket like this, but because the cheese is very creamy, I will put together with this material, with this filter, to avoid that go everywhere. Put inside and put another small basket under. In this way the liquid will drop a little bit more, but remember to put a dish under, if not you make a mess everywhere. And we keep at room temperature for another hour. This is the way that I collect. I put it back here in the jar so you can see the proportion. The milk was until here, so almost you will have 50% of cheese and 50% of whey that I will use for bread and pizza, remember? So after 1 hour at room temperature like this, we store in the fridge for 24 hours. The cheese should dry a little bit in the basket. When it's dry and a little bit hard, we can remove it from the basket. You know, when you remove it, you will break it. After 24 hours, the cheese is more firm, so now we can make the holes, because if you want the mold inside your cheese, you need to make some holes. I will use this toothpick. One is too small, 2 or 3 is better. After the holes, we should put again back in the fridge, but this time upside down, always cover, if not will dry too fast. After other 24 hours, we remove the fabric and we put in a container. I'm using this transparent container so you can see the mold, but you can use any container. So if you put the cheese in a hermetic container or airtight, is a problem because will be too humid. If you leave it open like this, is another problem because will dry too fast in the fridge. So you need to put in a container and leave it a little bit open like this. Okay, now store again in the fridge. When the mold start growing, I will update you. Update after 5 days. You can see on the surface of the cheese the white mold start growing. After 9 days, the mold have covered completely our cheese. I put also the book in the background because the book is black. You can notice the mold that is all over the cheese. Now I will put back in the fridge. I will update you maybe in 1 week. After 25 days, you can notice that the mold is not white anymore, so it's maturing and is almost ready. So next week I will cut it and taste it. Spectacular. It's very creamy. There is only little bit of green, but the smell already is like gorgonzola. Really spectacular. Like I said before, it's not so green, but the taste and the smell is like gorgonzola. Okay guys, remember to subscribe to the channel, to like it, to watch and share this video with your friends. If you try to make it, let us know down in the comment. Now I will eat it with a little bit of homemade wine. Perfect matching. Bye bye. This weekend with the homemade pizza will be a spectacular weekend. Pizza with gorgonzola cheese, homemade. Bye bye.